So this is your name. Okay, good afternoon. I'm Mr. Solomon, the mathematics teacher. And today we shall be saying a topic called series and sequence. The topic is just about what? Arithmetic progression, geometrical progression. And we are going to see how these are applied and how fast we can go in solving what problems when it comes to what? JAM. For example, we're going to see this because most times the questions are not usually what? Direct. We will not know if it is what? Either AP or what? GP. But with the better understanding of the what topic now, we're able to what discern which one is AP and which one is number on a street starting from what? 14. If a sum of the houses are what? 378. Find the number of what? Houses on the what? Streets. Now, if you look at the question does not specify whether it is what? A GP or what? An AP. So the better understanding of the questions give you edge or help you to know which one was used. Either the formula for what? GP or that of the formula for what? AP. Now the question says the particular number of streets are assigned even numbers starting from what? 14. If the sum of the houses are what? 378. Find the number of houses on the what? Street. Now the numbers start from what? Solution. The numbers start from what? 14, 16, 18, 20, and so on. 4. Now the first term there will be what? 14, being the first number on the what? Street. Now the common difference now we're going to have what? This is what? The first term, the second term, the third term, and the what? Fourth term. Now for we to get the common difference, T, we're going to have what? The second term minus the what? The first term, or the third term minus the what? The second term. So this helps us to know the what? Common difference of this what? Question. Now our second term here is what? 16 minus the first term, which is what? 14. Therefore, our common difference is what? 2. Now having known this, our first term, our second term, now the sum of the AP is what? 378. While our L being what? The number of what? Number of the sum of AP is what? N over what? 2 into bracket what? 2A plus what? All our what? Dimension into what? Days. The sum of the AP, we're going to have what? 378 equals what? N over what? 2. Then bracket what? 2. Our N is what? 14. Then plus into bracket what? N minus 1. Our D is what? 2. Then open this bracket. We're going to have what? N over what? This into bracket what? 28. That's 14 times 2 plus what? N times 2, we have what? 2n. N 2 times 1, we have what? Minus what? 2. Now n times 28, we have what? 28n plus this times this now, we have what? 2n squared minus what? 2n. Now divided by what? 2 equals what? 378. Right? Having this now, here we have what? 2 like terms. 28, 70 what? 8. Now, what do? I cross multiply, or better still, 2 is common to both sides. I just have what? 2 into bracket what? 13n plus n squared over what? 2. So these 2 takes care of these 2. So we have what? 378. We have what? 13n plus what? N squared. Now bring them together now. We are going to have what? N squared plus 13n Now this number coming to this side, crossing the equality sign, it changes to what? Minus 378 equals to what? 0. Thereby having what? Quadratic what? Equation. Now, what comes to the mind? What are the two numbers we multiply? The two numbers we multiply to get what? Minus 378. If we now add or subtract that same two number, we are going to have what? Plus 13. What do I multiply to get what? Minus 378. Then, if I add or I subtract, I'll get what? Plus 13. If I have 27 times what? 14. 7 times 2, I'm going to have what? 28. 2. 7 and 4 times 2, I have what? 8. Plus 2, I have what? 10. Now, 7 times 1, I have what? 7. 2 times 1, I have 2. I have 8, 7, what? 3. Beautiful. Now, the question is what? Minus. Here we are having what? Plus. How do I do that? So, if I have minus 14 times 27, I have what? Minus 378. Which n squared plus 27 what? N minus 14n minus 378 equals what? 0. Now, if you look at this, something is common here. What is common between these two? We have what? N into bracket n plus. Now, what is common between these two? We have what? 14. Also, we have what? N minus. They have what? 27. Now you ask, here is what? Minus. Why am I putting plus here? Minus times plus will give you what? Minus. 14 times 27 will give you what? 378. Equals to what? 0. Now, the one outside the bracket is what? N. The one outside the bracket is what? Minus what? 14. And here we have what? N plus what? 27 equals to what? 0. So we have what? N minus 14 equals to 0, or N plus 27 equals to what? 0. So my N equals to what? 14, or N equals to what? Minus what? 27. You will notice that what? We are talking about what? Number of houses on the street. And the number of houses on the street cannot be assigned what? A negative what? Value. Therefore, so N is what? 14. So we have what? 14 houses on that what? Street. So when we add those 14 numbers on that street, we are going to have what? 378. That is the question. But first, we need to understand the concept of this what? Particular what? Question. Like we said, the question does not tell us if it is what? An AP or what? A GP. But in the course of our solving, we solve using what? Sum of what? AP. Now, when we wrote out the numbers of the houses on that street, we're able to what? Detect that this question cannot be what? GP, because the series of the what? Questions are what? In arithmetic what? Progression. And that is why we know that what? The sum of AP is what we are going to what? Use. I hope that is clear. Then, having known that, we're going to see example number 2. Example number 2 says what? Evaluate. We have 5 summation what? N equals to 0. There are what? 3 bracket what? N minus what? 1. Summation. What is the meaning of what? Summation? That is the addition of all the numbers to give us what? A particular number of what we are looking for. The addition of all the numbers we are looking for, then to get the what? The particular what? Number. Now let's go. Let's see how that will be done. Solution. We have 5 summation n equals to 0. We have 2 bracket what? N minus what? 3. What this means is that what? Here we have what? The value of what? 3. Then we are going to do what? The value of n determines the number of what? Terms. We add to what? Go. How do I mean? Here we have what? 2 into bracket what? Here we have what? 3. Right? Then we're going to have what? Plus minus 3. We have what? 2, 3. There are plus 2 minus what? 1. There are what? Plus 0. We have what? 2 plus what? 1. 1, 2, 2. We have what? Okay, this is 0. This is 1. Plus 2. We have what? 2. So that's what it means. So here we have what? This times this. Now, for this now, we have what? The value of what? Square, this, right? They have what? This will give us what? 9. That is minus 3. Minus 3 times minus 3 will give us what? 27. 27 times what? Minus 27 times 2 will give us what? Minus what? 54. We have 2 minus what? 27. We have what? 2 bracket what? This will give us what? 4. That's minus 2 times minus 2. We have what? Plus what? 2. We have what? Minus 1. Minus 2. Plus 0. Plus 2. Plus what? 4. This we're going to have what? This is gone. This is 12. So 12 minus what? 54. We have what? 42. So the sum of this what? Sigma is what? 42. Having known that, what do we do now? We look at this question. We said number 3. The third one says a consecutive term of an AP is the consecutive term of an AP has the sum 15 and product 18 and product 80. Then the question says find the number. Find the number. Now in jam question, what we need to do, having knowing that what the sum of AP are what xn n over what days into bracket what 2a plus n minus 1, we have what d. Using this, the time will be what against us. We have what 40 seconds to solve this question. What do we do? Solution. We said let the sum of the what? AP be what? A minus B, A, then A plus what? B. Represent this with the sum of the what? AP. Now it says what? 15. That's what the question says. The consecutive term of an AP has the sum 15. So the sum now is what? 15. Right? Now open this bracket now. We're going to have what? A minus B plus A plus A plus B equals what? 15. Now A, 1A plus 1A, 2A plus 1A, we have what? 3 what? A. Then we have what? Minus B plus B, we give us what? 0 equals to, we have what? 3A divided by what? 3 equals to 15 divided by 3. This takes care of this. How many 3 can we get to 15? We have 5. Therefore, our A is equal to what? 5. Then, if our A is 5, let's see. The other partner says what? If the product of that same what? Sequence is what? 80. So you're going to have what? A minus B times A times A plus B. A minus B, A plus B equals what? 80. Now this you're going to have what? Difference of what? 2 squared. Right? So you have what? A into bracket. The last thing what? Substitute A equal to 5 into what? Equation what? 2. And equation 2 is what? A into bracket what? A squared, B squared equals what? 80. So you have what? 5 squared minus B squared, you have what? 80. So you have that what? 525 minus B squared equals what? 80. Then I say divide both sides by what? 5. Then we have what? 5 into bracket what? 25 minus B squared divided by what? 5 equals to 80 divided by what? 5. This 5 takes care of this. 5 here 1, 5 in 8 we have what? 1 remainder 3, we have what? 16. So you're going to have what? 25 minus B squared equals to what? 16. So you have what? Minus B squared equals to, collect like terms. Collect, coming to this side becomes what? Minus 16. The minus B squared going to the other side becomes what? B squared. So you're going to have what? B squared equals to 25 minus what? 16 will give us what? 9. Then we have what? Find the square root. Find the square root of what? Find the square root of both what? Side. So what I want? B, this 1 over what? 2 equals to what? Plus or minus what? Root 9. So our B will become what? Plus minus what? 3. Why did I say plus minus 3? If I say minus 3 times minus 3, I'm going to have what? Plus 9. Plus 3 times plus 3, I'm still going to have what? Plus what? 9. Which is the same thing as what? This. So we've known our A, we've known our what? B. Now the question says what? Find the what? The number. That's that. See if our answer is what? Right. Now having A now, we have what? A is what? 5 minus what? Our B is what? 3 plus what? Our A is what? 5 plus what? 5 plus what? Our B is what? 3. 7. 7 plus 8, we have what? 15. The sum of the what? AP is what? 15. Now the product, let's see. 5 times 2, we have what? 10. 10 times 8, we have what? 80. Why the what? The product is what? 80. So the numbers of the sequence is what? A is what? 5. And B is what? 3. So those are the what? Number. I hope that is clear as well. Okay? Let's move further. Now, we are having what? This again. We need to get the concept of this again. Now, having known this now, because sometimes we discover that what? Most students, or most JAM students, particularly in mathematics, when they have plus, the second term is what? A plus D, plus the third term A plus what? 2D. This will be 2 what? Cumbersome. And before you know it, your time is up. But once they talk about what? The sum and the product of what? An AP. What should come to your mind? Represent them. This will be the what? The third term. Then we now have what? Equals to what? 15. Then here we would have what? This plus this plus this. We have what? 3 what? A. Now this plus this we have what? Plus 3 what? D equals what? 15. So we have A plus D. We have what? This. Now in the course of the what? Product of this now, they will get confused because multiplying this now, it will be too what? Too large for us to what? Comprehend. And before or SSC or any question, to always go by this. It helps you what? Simplify the problem was better. It helps you what? It saves what? Time. 2, you'll be able to what? Solve the what? The problem accurately. And be able to what? Check and see if your answer is what? Right. Like what I did now. When I substituted my answer for what? A and what? B for the sum, I was able to have. Then let's proceed. Let's see further what? Sum of problems in this what? AP and what? GP. And the question says the sum of the first n term, exercise number 4. The sum of the first n term Sn of an arithmetic sequence is given by Sn equals to what? 5n squared plus 6n. Find the third term. Now look at this question. Very technical and very, very what? Simple. The sum of the first n term Sn of arithmetic sequence is given by what? The series of what? The arithmetic progression. We have 5n squared plus what? 6n. Then we are asked to find the what? The top 10 of that what? Sequence. So that means they're going to have what? The top 10 as well as what? The second what? 10. Then how do we go about that? We have what? Solution. We have xn equals what? The top 10 minus the what? The second 10. Right? When we have this, what comes to our mind? Now, U3, we're going to have what? That's the top 10. We're going to have what? 5. Now, n now will be what? 3 to what? To us. So the top 10 there is what we are using to what? Representing what? The value for what? N. Then we'll solve. Now, having known that, we're going to have what? 18. And that will give us what? 63. So that's what the what? The top 10. Right? Now, for the second term, we are going to have what? 5. We have 2 now. Square. Plus. We have 6. We have what? 2. I'm also using 2. Why? Because that is the what? The number of terms now we are using in the what? The solving now. So here we have what? 5 times 4 plus what? 6 times what? 2. 5 times 4 will give us what? 20. 6. Recall our what? The number of terms we have what? The third term minus what? The second term. And the third term we are having what? 63 minus what? The second term we have what? 32. And that will give us what? 31. So that will be the what? For the what? The third term. We have what? That. How do we what? Arrive at that? We said for the third term we are given, we represent, or we substitute the value of what? 3 in place of what? N. Then we solve. 3 square means what? 3 times 3, or 3 in what? 2 places. And that's why we have what? 9. Multiplying by this what? 5, we have what? This. Now, N also, we have what? 3, being the what? The total. So 3 times 6, we have what? 18. Adding that together, we have what? 63. Okay? Now, for the second term now, what we do, the second term also will denote what? N. So in place of N now, we substitute that value. I want to substitute the value there now. What we have? 5 times 4, that's 2 times 2, we have what? 4. So 5 times 4 will give us what? 45. Give us what? 4 times 5 will give us what? 20. Why? 6 times 2 now will give us what? 12. So adding that together, we have what? The second term. And for the third term, we have what? 63. Why for the what? The second term, we have what? 32. We have what? 32. So 63 minus what? 32. The third term will give us what? 31. I want to believe this is also what? Clear. Now let's pause. Let's pause a bit. Jam. We need to be what? Fast. We need to be what? Accurate. For us to be able to what? Solve the problems as fast as what? Possible. Then in the course of what? In the course of our accuracy, our accuracy, we need to have something in mind. While we are trying to beat time, we need to what? Still check 20 and above in what? Mathematics. How do we do that? Accuracy and what? Speed. To be able to solve as many problems as what possible. Okay? Now let's move further. Let's look at this. Like we said, the first question we solved. A question given to us without telling us if that question is what? GP or what? AP. Now look at this again. Example number what? On a street are assigned odd numbers starting of the what? Houses. Our 551. Find the number of what? Houses on the what? This one is what? Odd number. Still, the question does not tell us if we are to what? Solve using what? AP or what? GP. But what comes to the mind, like the one we did earlier on? Now, they gave us a clue to the question that the numbers on that house start from what? 11. And they are what? Even what? Numbers. So what we should do now, we go down what? 11, 13, 19. And we're writing N because we don't know the last number on that was street. So it continues. Right? Having known this now, that the numbers are starting for what? 11, and they are what? Odd numbers. Then what comes to mind? The first term being the sequence is what? 11. Like we said, to get our common difference, we're going to have what? The fifth term minus the what? The what? The fourth term. The fifth term is what? 19. The fourth term is what? 17. So our common difference there is what? 2. Now the sum of the AP is what? 551. The end of the number of what? Terms in the AP, we are not what? Given. Then the sum of the AP is what? L into bracket what? 2A plus what? L minus 1, we have what? D. So that's the formula to solve the problem of what? Sum of what? AP. Like we said, how did we know? Now this is what? We have to use what? Sum of what? AP. Now, from the preambles we have now, we discovered that what? The difference between the numbers are increasing by what? By 2. So for that reason, we know that what? It is what? AP. And since the question is talking about what? The sum of houses in that street, we know that, okay, that would mean that we are going to have what? Sum of what? And see the values of what? The question. How do we do that? Now the sum is what? 5541 equals what? N over 2. Bracket what? 2. Our first term is what? This. Plus what? N minus 1. Our common difference is what? 2. What I did here now? I already substitute. Our N, we still don't know. We leave it like that. Then our D, the common difference is what? 2. So we have that. Now, expanding this what? N minus what? 2. Now, having this, we have what? We expand this as well. 2 times this, we have what? 22 what? N. Plus this times this, we have what? 2n squared minus 2 what? N divided by what? 2 equals what? 551. I come again. Look at this. In expanding this now, we have what? A division. That is, the one up now is only multiplying everything inside the what? The bracket. Then the division line over what? 2 this, I have what? This. Now looking at this now, we have what? N. So 22n minus 2n, I'm going to have what? 2n squared plus what? 20 what? N over what? 2. 22 minus 2, I have what? 20n, then plus 2n squared. Now look at this. 2 is common here. So I'm going to have what? 2 into bracket what? N squared plus 10n divided by what? 2. We have 551. This 2 takes care of this 2. So we have 551 equals what? N squared plus what? 10 what? N. So you have what? N squared plus 10n minus 551 equals what? 0. Now, come again. What do we have? Minus 5. We have what? 1. So what should come to mind? If I have what? 7. 7 times 4 to give me what? 1. 27 times what? 9. Times 9. And what are what? 63. We have 6. We have what? 18. 18 plus this, you have what? 18 plus 6, you have what? 24. It cannot go. 29 times what? 19. Now look at this. This times this, I'm going to have what? This I have what? 2. That one, this is what? 15. 1. 2 plus 2, 4 plus 1, I have what? 5. 5, 5, 1. But the question is what? Minus. Minus. So what do we go? How do we go about that? If I have minus 19 times this, I'm going to have what? Minus this. So 29 minus 19, I have what? Plus what? 10, which is the same thing as what? This. We said two numbers you multiply to get minus 551. That same two numbers, either you add or you subtract to get what? Plus 10. If I say minus 19 times 29, I'm going to have what? Minus what? 551, which is correct. If I say minus 29 minus 19, I have what? Plus 10. 27 minus 19. We said either you're adding or you're subtracting to get to 10. So we have what that. So having known this now, we have 27, 29, and minus what? 19. Let's come to the question now. We have n squared plus 29n minus 19n minus 551 equals what? 0. Here, what is common here now? We have what? N is common. N plus what? 29. You ask again. Here is minus. Why am I still putting what plus here? Minus here now times plus here now will give me what? Minus. So 19 times 29, I have what? Minus what? 551. That's it. Now if you look at the bracket now, we have what? N plus 29, N plus what? 29. The values inside the bracket, take note, must be what? Same. If it's not same, then your solutions are what? Are wrong. Okay? Now outside the bracket, we have what? N minus what? 19 They have what? N plus what? 29 equals to what? 0. So we have what? N minus 19 equals to 0, or N plus 29 equals to 0. So N equals what? 19, or minus what? 29. Like we said, the number of our houses cannot be assigned what? A negative what? Number. Therefore, the number of what? Houses on the streets are what? 19. So you have what? 19 houses on the street. How are we sure? If we add those 19 number or 19 houses on that street, we're going to have what? 551. The question says the sum of the houses are what? 551. The sum of the houses are 551. And the question says, the solution says we have what? 19 houses on that street. So if we have what? 11, 13, 31, 33. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 35, 37, 39, 41. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Now say, these two will give me what? 24. These two will give me what? 32. These two will give me what? 40. These two will give me what? 48. These two will give me what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now these two will give me what? 56. These two will give me what? 64. Now these two what? 120. These two will give me what? 152. Then these two will give me what? 132. They are what? 14. This is 13, 4. Then these two will give me what? 152. This will give me what? 172. Then 132. So we have 172. We have what? 6. We have 11. We have 3. So 3, 1, 6. 1, 3, what? 2. We have what? I've made a mistake. I've made a mistake. I've made a mistake. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. Now let's take it gently. We have what? 24 plus 32 plus 40 plus 48. This is 56 plus this is 64. This is 72. This is 80. 80. This is 88. Then we have about 47. This is 24. This is 65. This is 88. This is 0, 1, 2. This is 0, 80. 2. This is 15. This is 12, 13. This is 14. We have 19. This is I made a mistake. 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, 29, 31, 33, 35, 37, 39, 41, 43, 45, 47. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. Let me just add it one. Let me not add it together. So you have what? 11, 13, we have 15. So you're going to have what? This is 4. We have 19, 9, we have 39. Okay. We have 17, 20, 19, 21. This is 7. This is 4. We have 57. Okay. 21. We have 23, 25, 27. This is 15. 1. This is 75. Okay. We have 29. So we have 35, 37, 39. We have 12, 21, 9, 11. So we have 41, 43, 45. We have 4. We have 9. We have this. Then 47. We have 6, 1, 6, 7, 1. 176, we have 7, 82, 93, we have 31, this is 17, 18, then we have 75, we have 5, 5, 4, 4, 5, 5, 7, 12, 1, 11, we have 5, we have 39, we have 1. This is 4 plus 1. We have 5. We have 5. Good. So that's it. So that is why I know that the sum of the houses is what that. So when you add all the houses, you know all the houses on that street, this question says the sum is what? 551. And that's what we have there. So this is how to check if our answer is what is right. So having known this, we proceed. Then also, we talked about something earlier on. We said questions like this in JAM are technical because the question is not telling us whether what the question is what AP or what GP. Like we said, from the preambles we have here now, we go to what deduce that the question is what we are going to use what the sum of AP to what solve. Now, if the common difference are not what same, then you should not conclude that what okay. The ones I saw was what? AP. So definitely it's going to be what? AP. No. The common difference must be what? Same. Then if the difference of all of them is what? The same. 2. That's how we're going to know that what? It is what? AP. Then having known that, let's see. Let's see. The next one. Example number 6. The first 3 terms of our GP, that geometrical progression, are 3 into bracket what? Q plus 5. 3. Q plus what? 3. And what? Q plus what? 7. Respectively. Now you ask what? Calculate the possible value of what? Q. The possible values of what? Q. We need to understand the question before we solve. The first three terms of the geometrical progressions are given to the what? 3 into bracket what? Q plus 5, right? Plus what? 3 into bracket what? Q plus 3. Then we have what? Q plus 7. When we mean what? Respectively, that means the first term is for this, the second term is for this, while the third term is for that. That one, respectively. Now you're asked to calculate the possible values for what? Q. Wow. Solution. Now having what? A being the what? First term, we have what? 3 into bracket what? Q plus 5. Now, AR, that's what? The second term of the what? Progression. We have what? 3 into bracket what? Q plus 3. And the third term, we have this. We have what? Q plus this. So this becomes what? Equation 1. This becomes what? Equation 2. By what? Equation 1? 2. So square. Then this R, cancel this R, so we are left with what? R now becomes what? Q plus 7 divided by what? 3 into bracket what? Q plus what? 3. So this becomes what? Equation 1? 4. We are looking for what? The possible value for what? Q. Now here we have what? Q, A, and R. 3 what? Unknown. Then how do we go about this? We are able to what? Deduce for the first one unknown. That is R equals to what? This. Then how do we go for the second one? We just say what? Substitute R equals to what? Q plus 7 divided by what? 3 into bracket what? Q to be what? 3 into bracket what? Q plus what? 5. So we substitute this into what? That. Our A, R, equals to what? 3QR plus what? 3. Our A is equals to this. So A is the same thing as what? This. So for A now, we are going to have what? 3 into bracket what? Q plus 5. Our R now is what? Q plus 7 divided by what? 3 plus what? Q plus what? 3. Right? Now, is equals to what? 3 bracket what? Q plus 3. Let me come again. We said our AR, substitute this equation into what? Equation 2. And our equation 2 is what? AR equals to what? 3 to bracket what? Q plus what? 3. Our A is the same thing as this. So instead of writing A now, we substitute this value in place of what? A. Now instead of writing this R now, we substitute this value in place of R is equal to what? This. And that's what I've done here now. So this is what? Our A, and this, our R now, is same thing as what? Q plus R and 7 divided by what? 3 into bracket what? Cross multiply. We are going to have what? 3 into bracket what? Q plus 5. 3 bracket what? Q plus what? 3. Now, this times this, we have what? 3 what? Q. This times this will give you what? 15. We have Q plus 7 equals to what? This times this will give you what? 3 what? Q. This will give you what? 9. This times this will give you what? 3Q plus what? 9. Now, open the bracket. We have 3Q times Q now, we have what? 3Q what? Square. 3Q times this now, we have what? 21 what? Q plus 15 times Q, we have 15 what? Q plus 7 times what? 15. We have 5. 100 and what? 5 is equals to 3Q times this, we have what? 9. 3 times 3 is 9. So we have what? This times this, we have this. This times this, we have 27 what? Q. Now, 9 times 3, we have what? Plus 27 Q. Plus 9 times 9, we have what? 81. Now, I have 3Q squared Now, since these ones are same, add these two now. We're going to have what? Plus what? 36q plus 105 is equals to 9q squared plus 54q plus 81. Collect like terms or bring all together to one side. 9q squared plus 3 squared coming to this side. Now crossing this equality sign to that side takes what? A negative what? Value. Now I have what? Plus what? 54 plus 36q. Crossing the equality side takes what? A negative value plus 81 minus 105 is equal to 0. Why 0? All these values are moved to this side. So you are left with what? That value there, 0. Now this minus this, we have what? 6q squared, 36, 54 minus 36. I have 5, 4, 3, 6, I have 8, they have what? Plus 18 what? Q. Now I have what? 105 minus what? 81. I'm going to have what? 4. So that value will give me what? Minus what? 24 equals what? 0. Now take a look at this now. We notice that what? 6 is common to all of them. 6 can go here, 6 can go here, 6 can go here. So since 6 can go in all of them, so I have to reduce the what? The value for easy what? Solving. Just say what? Divide through by what? By 6. 6q squared, 6 plus 18q, 6 minus 24, 6 equals to what? 0. So this 6 takes care of this. 6, 1, 6 we have what? 3, 6, 1, 6 we have what? 4. So we have what? Q squared. We said two numbers, we multiply. We have what? Minus 4. We add and subtract. We have what? 3. What do we do? Minus 4 times 1. I'm going to have what? Minus 4, which is saying that what? This. Minus 4 plus 1, I have what? Minus 3. It cannot go with what? This. We want plus 3. So what I do, I change the sign now. I have my negative value what? Here. That's what? This. So the factor, you now say what? Factorize. When you factorize now, you're going to have what? Q squared. I have to put the value together so it will be easier for us to solve. If I say minus 1q plus 4q, I'm going to have what? Plus 3q. They have what? Minus 4. They have what? So we've not changed the word question. Now if you look at this now, what is common? Q times minus 1 minus q plus what is common here? We have what? 4. We have what? Q. Here we have what? Minus what? 1. Then also if I say 4 times q, we have what? 4q plus 4 times minus 1, I have minus 4 equals what? 0. Now what is common? The bracket. So you have what? Q minus plus 4. That's the values outside the bracket. They have what? Q minus 1. The values inside the what? The bracket. Then having known that, what we have? Q plus 4 equal to 0 or Q minus 1 equals to 0. So you have what? Q plus 4 equals to Q minus 4, then Q equals to 1. When this 4 plus 4 crosses this equality sign, it takes what? A negative value. The sign also what? Changes. When this minus 1 crosses the equality sign, the value also what? Changes. So therefore, our Q now becomes what? 1 and minus what? 4. That's at the what? That is question says calculate the possible values of what? Q. So the possible values of Q are what? 1 and 4. See again. Another what? Technique in solving this problem. If I have 3, my Q is what? The first one is what? 1 plus what? 5. They have what? 3. 1 plus what? 3. They have what? 1 plus what? 7. Now, 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 times 3, you have what? 18. 1 plus 3 is what? 4. 4 times 3 is what? 12. I have what? 1 plus this, I have what? 8. Now, if you look at this now, the common difference of this is what? Not the same. Because here, the common. Now, how do we calculate for what? R. How do we calculate for what? R. In case the question says now, calculate the value for what? Our R is equal to what? Q. And our Q is what? 1 plus what? 7 divided by what? We have 3 into bracket what? 1 plus what? 3. So this will give us what? 8 over, this is 4. 4 times 3, we have what? 12. So 4 here, we have 2. 4 here, we have 3. So our common ratio is what? 2 over 3. That is, when our Q is 4, so we're going to have what? R is equal to what? Minus 4 plus 7 divided by 3 into bracket what? Minus 4 plus what? 3. So this we are going to have what? 3 divided by this we have what? Minus 1. Minus 1 times what? This. We are going to have what? Minus 1 times this, we have what? 3. So 3 divided by 3. So therefore, our R is what? Minus 1. So our common ratio is either what? 2 over 3. Then when it is what? Minus 4. When our Q is equal to what? Minus 4. Then our R will be what? Minus 1. So these are the possible what? Values of what? That. Right? Okay? I hope the questions, the solving are clear. Then we're going to see this one that to do with what? A technical what? Question which we are going to solve as assignment. We'll try it. It's also a question that does not tell us whether it is what? A GP or what? An AP. It says Solomon bought a new car for 50,000 naira. It is rekindled to that the value of the what? Depreciation per annum is 20 what? Percent of its value. At the beginning of the year. Calculate the number of years after which the car is worth 13,110 naira. Now the question does not tell us whether it is what? An AP or what? A GP. Right? So what we need to do in this case now, they said when the person bought the car, Solomon, it was what? 50,000 naira. Then depreciation, the car begins to what? Lose its value every year. So the first year, depreciated to what? By what? 20 years, if you take that car, you bought for what? 50,000 naira, brand new, to what? 13,000 what? 100 what? Asked what to. technical, though very, very what, simple. Right? So in the next class, we're going to see solution to this problem. Mind you, try this and let's see how we're able to what, solve that. A problem under what, series and what, sequence. How? When you know when to solve that, the common difference. Why that of the what, common ratio, or that of the what, GP, we're having this formula A, R, N minus 1, where N is the what, number of what, terms. Now the number of terms given to you determines what this value of N will be. For example, now we say what, the second term, okay? So the second term we're going to have what, T2, that's this. So we have A, R, 2 minus 1, since we're talking about what, second term. So our T2 now become what, A, R, 2 minus 1, we have 1. So we cannot write this. So that's how we know that what, our second term for what, our GP is what, AR1, AR. Now for the third term, we see have what, our T3, we have AR, N minus 1. So the third term also, we have AR, 3 minus 1. So our T3, we're going to have what, AR what, squared. So like that. So we're able to what, know the number of terms of arithmetic progression is what, 243. Find what, the number of terms. So you're going to have something like this now. Now we said T4, you have what, AR, right? Then, what is what, our A? What is what, our common ratio? Having known the formula of this now, what do? We just have what, A, R is by 6, equal to what, 2, 4, what, 3, divided by what, A. This one is saying R times R times R times R times R times R. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now divided by what? R times R times R. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We are left with what? R raised to the power 3. So when we remove this now, we are going to have what? 3. So here now, our R here now, Q equals what? 3 here, 9. 3 here, we have 8, 1. 9 here, 1. 9 here, we are going to have what? 9. So we are going to have 9. So look for the what? R becomes what? The cube root of 9. So that will be the what? The value for what? R. Now to get the value for what? A now, this is what? Equation 1. This is what? Equation 2. And this is what? Equation what? 2, equation 1. And our equation 1 is what? AR cube equals what? 27. So we have what? A times what? The cube root of 9 equals what? This. 1 over what? 3. That's law of indices. I have what? 27. Also, I can also break this down. 9 times what? 3. A times 3 is what? Minus 6 equals what? 3. 3. Right? Now here I have what? 3 raised to power minus 6a. We have what? 3 raised to power 3. I divide here by what? 3 raised to power 3 minus 6. I divide by what? 3 raised to power minus what? 6. So this go what? This. So my A now becomes what? 3 by 3. Now divided by what? 3 raised to power minus 6. Law of indices again says when the base are what? Same, and we are divided, what do? I subtract the what? The power. Having known that, we will know our A, we will know our what? R. Let's see if our answer is what? Right. Mind you, we said A times R cubed must give us what? 27. So if we don't have this 27, our answer is what? Wrong. Here we have what? Our A to be what? 3 raised to power 9 times our R is what? The cube root of what? 9. This one to us, to have 3 raised to power this, I can also say what? 3 raised to power 2 will give me what? 9 minus what? 3. That's this now. You have 3 raised by 9 times what? 3 raised by what? Minus what? 6. Now we are adding times 3 times 3. 3 times 3, 9. 9 times 3 will give me what? 27, which is that's the value of what? Our answer. Having only applied that technique to get the what? The value of what? Our preambles given to us. We said for GP, we don't say what? The second term minus what? The first term. We can only use this when we are dealing with what? AP. Now, for GP, we said what? To get that now, we are having what? AR n minus 1, where n is the what? Number of terms given to you. And I said, for example, now we said, find the what? The second term of this now. We have AR n minus 1 second. So that means the value of n is what? 2. We have what? AR 2 minus 1. So RA 2 minus this is what? So when we establish this fact, then we should be able to what? Solve any questions that comes in what? Series and what? And sequence. Now, this is the assignment. So in the next class, you're going to see the solution to that what? Problem. So for you to be sure that your answer is what? Right when you're solving, you're going to have what? 5.999 years. Our years does not have what? A decimal word. And depreciates towards this. If per year it depreciates by what? 20%. What year? If you take that car from 50,000 to get what? 13,100 what? Naira. So when you solve, you must have what? 5.1 from 50,000 naira, it will depreciate to what? 13,100 and what? 10 what? Naira. So work it out and see if you get that.